Today, I'm gonna share with you a secret technique that Neville Goddard taught for manifesting scary fast what you want, especially if you cannot do SATs, which is state to akin to sleep. You're not good at visualizing per se, or affirmations that are getting a little bit too much. I still don't know why people don't talk about these techniques because Neville Goddard quoted so many times. But I'm here for you guys. I got your back. I'm here to share it with you. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. Hello everyone, my name is Naya, and on this channel I talk everything about manifestation, love, the law, and so much more. On Patreon I do extra weekly videos, so if you want to join the community, the link is down below. And in case you're interested in meditation, hypnosis, or affirmation done by professional coaches and certified psychologists, you can use the link down below to Aura, which is an app that provides all of that. You get a free trial with it and 40% off if you go premium. Again, the link is down below. But now let's get started with today's video. So I seriously don't know why nobody's talking about this, because I did it so many times, but I did it, I think, unconsciously. Like, I didn't know that Neville Goddard also was teaching this, but apparently it was. And when I found out while listening to one of his audiobook, I was like, wow, I need to share this, because I didn't know that this is also why I am such an instant manifester. So let's say, for example, Neville Goddard used to say that when you are in a state to akin to sleep, which means, in other words, when you are drifting to sleep, your head is on the pillow, your mind is more affected. Actually, your subconscious mind is gonna get more affected when you start visualizing or even affirming for what you want to happen. Now, there is a scientific neurological reason why that is, and I'm going to explain it very briefly for you guys. When you are in a state to akin to sleep, or even in a meditative state, what happens is that your brain goes into what they're called the alpha and theta brainwave state. In this state, the conscious mind is almost asleep, but the subconscious mind is more open to receive any images or any words that you say to it. And what happened is, because you keep repeating the same affirmation or the same visualization, at some point your subconscious mind, because you are in this brain waves, is going to believe that is actually happening in the present moment. And that has to do with the limbic brain and the fact that the limbic brain doesn't understand whether something is happening in the present or it's just happening in your imagination. You get this? Right. But you can achieve this state even if you're not sleeping, or even if you're not meditating for hours. You can do this quite easily. It just takes repetition. The more your conscious mind is half asleep, the fastest your manifestation comes. Why? Because again, it has to do with the fact that manifestation boils down to identification. If your mind believes, even subconsciously, so not consciously, you don't have to believe it consciously, but if your subconscious mind believes that something that you are affirming for or visualizing for is happening now in the present moment, that's law. It is going to happen in your 3D reality. It will make it happen for you because it believes, again, subconsciously, that it's happening now. So how do we achieve this void state? Especially because, like I said before, even Neville Goddard was well aware that when you are falling to bed, it's very hard. You need an intense focus to direct your imagination. Because think about it. You go to bed, yeah, and you're falling asleep. Your mind is drifting. So it is already very difficult, and this is why people struggle with SATs, and he was aware of this. It's hard to keep focus on a visualization or even an affirmation. Your mind is gonna drift off to bed at some point, drift off to sleep at some point. So he was saying, if you're struggling with this, no problem. There is another way of doing it, and the way you do it is in this way. You essentially are gonna stare into an object or even a wall. Okay, have you ever, think about this. Think about when you were in high school, or even if you are currently in high school, you were in a class and the teacher was so freaking boring that you couldn't pay attention to what he or she was saying. And you were just your imagination was going wild, and you were staring at the pages, or you were staring at the wall of the class, and you were starting visualizing or thinking other thoughts. That is the same thing that I want you guys to do. So you're gonna stare at a wide wall, you're gonna stare stare into an object, at the sky, whatever you want. And you're gonna start seeing this object or the wall or the sky and see it quite blurry in your vision. You know, you're kind of drifting and you see it blurry. You stare into it and it goes blurry and blurry and blurry. And what is going to happen is you can do this even with a candle. You can stare at a candle and all of a sudden the candle is going to get blurrier, right? What is going to happen, you're going to notice that you're going to go much more internally. You're going to start being more in your imagination. That's it. You are already in the waves that we want you to be. That's a fastest way to manifest, is to drift while observing a specific object. So you're gonna stare into it and drift and get the image of the wall or whatever you're staring into and get blurry and get more relaxed while you're staring into this. In this state, so for example, you could even do this while watching a video. So let's say you're watching a video from a YouTuber or whatever you want, or a music video, whatever it is, and you stare into it, right? You get hypnotized. Or you can even place a video of a kaleidoscope. That will work as well. I have videos about this too. And you stare into it and your vision is gonna get blurred and you're gonna see you're much more in your imagination. Boom. That is the perfect state. Now, depending on whether you are more of a visualizer or you prefer to affirm, in this state of blurriness, you are going to start affirming whatever you want to be true, or you're going to start picturing yourself having what you want. That is your choice, okay? Usually I visualize, but you can even affirm for it. You stare at the video, let's say you're watching a video, you get hypnotized by it, you're not really listening or paying attention to the video, but you're kind of in that drifting state. You're going to start affirming. And let's say that the video lasts 10 minutes. That will be perfect. While the person is talking and you're thinking about something else, you're going to start affirming or visualizing and saying, I have the money. I have the money. I am wealthy. I'm wealthy. I have millions. I have millions. Or you're going to start seeing yourself having millions. Or maybe you want to manifest love. My partner is amazing. I have an amazing relationship. My partner is amazing. I have an amazing relationship. What is going to happen while you're drifting into the state and staring at the object? So you're already in the brainwave state that we talked about before. You're going to start feeling something automatically. You don't have to conjure a feeling, but if you keep repeating, let's say you're manifesting love and you're repeating, my partner is amazing, we have an amazing relationship together, you're going to start feeling something, whether it is joy, peace, simply you're going to smile a little bit because you think about those thoughts. Keep going for 10 minutes straight, saying these things, visualizing this thing until you get lost in your imagination, you get lost in your affirmation. And then finish the 10 minutes, you drop it. What does it mean you drop it? You go out, you do other shit, you do other stuff. You talk with your friends, you just behave like nothing has ever happened. You do it another time in a day. So let's say you're doing this at least twice a day, I think will be the best thing. Do this for a week straight. And like I said, after you do this 10 minutes secret Neville Goddard technique, I want you to go out into the world and mind your own business and think it's done. Like I already did the spell, the technique that I needed to do. It's done. If you think about your desire, sure, affirm for it. But just what I suggest you to do is just affirm it's done. So let's say you do the 10 minutes thing that I just showed you. And then during the day, you think about, oh, I still didn't win the money. I still didn't got the money. I still don't have the boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Think it's done. I did the technique. It's done. You just will repeat, it's done. I kid you not, you guys. If you will do this for a week straight, something is going to happen. This technique is the scariest, fastest way to get things done. First, because you are in the right mental state, in the right brainwave state in order to affirm and visualize for it. When you naturally think about your desire, you're just repeating that it's done, your subconscious mind is going to believe it. You don't have to consciously believe it. Your subconscious mind is going to believe it. And then it doesn't matter whether it's real or not in the present moment. Whoever needs to move to get your manifestation, it's going to freaking move. Whatever needs to happen in order to get your manifestation, it's going to happen. Because in the quantum field, in the eternal present moment, all the possibilities that you can imagine are already existing. They're just waiting for you to observe them long enough in order to go from a quantum wave to the 3D reality. I'm going to repeat it again. In the quantum field, in the eternal present moment, what you want already exists in a form of a quantum wave. The only thing that is waiting for is you to observe it long enough so it gets collapsed into the 3D. So how do we do this? By 10 minutes twice a day. And then while you naturally think about it, you just say, it's done, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. You don't have to do thousands of affirmation. You just repeat, it's done, I got it, it's done, I got it. Guys, I don't want you to believe me. I want you to try it. Try this. Try it for a week, maximum 2. Then come back in the comment section and let me know if anything has happened. I know this is my promise to you. I believe in what Neville Goddard has said because it has worked for me. You'll do it. It's gonna work. Now, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very quick video. Sorry, I'm on holiday and on vacation. Remember, if you want to subscribe to the channel, the ring bell button is down below to always get notified also when I am live. All the links to all the things that I say and I offer are down below, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye.